So for today's workout, does everyone have a backpack of some kind? The emergency bag. Grab the emergency bag. Perfect. If you have an emergency bag, you should. You all should. Go grab it. That's perfect. Great idea. Now for me, I have an empty bag, but I'm going to try to pretend like it's an emergency bag. I'm going to fill it up with some weight. And I just put this 20-pound ball in there. Okay, so...
Should we put our weights in there?
No. You're good. With the emergency bag as is, perfectly fine. Use it, hold on to it. We're going to use it for our workout today. Today's workout is a backpack workout. You don't have a backpack? You don't have an emergency backpack? It's okay, as long as it has a handle. If you have a handle, you're good. No handle? What was that?
I thought mine was too heavy for my continuous.
Your emergency bag. Let me see what it looks like. Now that I'm closer. Can you put it over your shoulders? No, like a regular backpack, both shoulders, or does it only go on one side? Okay, so it's more of like a laptop kind of case almost. It's like a handbag, like a giant handbag. That'll work. That'll work. That'll totally work. So, I'm gonna pretend like I have a giant handbag and I'm gonna use the handles on my backpack. Okay. Here's what you're gonna do. We're gonna start our workout. Grab your backpack, your emergency bag, hold it onto the handle. Your posture is really tall. Your core is really tall. Your feet are about hip width apart. Okay, pull in the stomach, shoulders back. You're holding on to this bag at your side. Now, if you feel like the bag is pulling your torso down, try to straighten out as much as you can. The goal is to try to level out the shoulders. You're trying to square out the chest and shoulders. Right? And then you don't want to overcompensate and then go to the opposite side of the weight. So find the balance. Stand as tall as you can. Pull in the stomach. Once you have that good posture with your shoulders back, take a couple steps forward and a couple steps backwards if you can. Now, if you can't go backwards, I recommend you turn around. Right? So when you get to the point where you need to turn around, you just simply do a quick 180, tighten up the stomach, check your posture, take some more steps until you can. So that is a challenge. All right, trying to maintain that good tall posture as we walk. Oh, I forgot that you guys are not on mute. I thought I was hearing something. I'm going to put you guys on mute. Take a quick little break. That was perfect timing anyway. We're going to go to the other side. Who was that? Was that Jane? That was your phone, Jane? Oh, Jane. Jane. Leave it to Jane. Always. Always leave it to Jane. Okay. Other side now. Other arm. Okay? Same thing. All right? Think about your core. Think about your posture. Engage. Shoulders back. Try to level out. Right? Try not to lean towards the weighted side. Try not to lean away from the weighted side. You're trying to find that good posture right in the middle. We're totally vertical as you can get. And then from there, maintain that vertical posture, that level in the shoulders, those leveled shoulders, I should say, and just walk to the front and to the back. Again, if you make it to the end and you can't walk backwards, just turn around and walk a few steps, and then just continue to turn around, walking forward the entire time, right? Or in the forward direction, but turning around when you need to. And so really flex that stomach. Stay strong through your core. So, emergency backpack that we are using today. A little tool for you to use for workouts, practice. One more time, strong through the core, and nice and easy. Take a little break. Moving on. So the shoulder or the arm that was just working, relax that arm. Make the other arm work as you try to get your arm through your emergency bag. And you're holding on. Now, as you're holding on, again, flexing the stomach. Now make sure that you have a good, secure handle on the strap. And you're using your elbow and your arm to kind of keep it in back a little bit. So it's really secure through the hand, the forearm, the elbow, shoulders good and strong, tighten up the tummy. So now it can't really move on you. So from here, here's the challenge. I'm going to give you a little bit of a side bend. Now, it's tough. You're going to lean to the side a little, then come back up. Just a little, not a lot, just a little. Feet are pretty close together. Tight tummy. Just a little bend, come back. Not much, just a little. But you need to flex your core. And you're bending from the waist. So you lean to the side from the waist, tight stomach, come back. And you have to keep your posture tall. Right? Your core is engaged. Stomach pulled in. Taking your time. Make sure you're holding in that emergency bag in tight. We're almost there. One more. Keep it tight through the core. You should feel a little stretch, then a contraction to bring you back up. Okay, other side. So again, get your arm through there. Nice and secure. Through the hand, the shoulder, the arm. Kind of put a little force into that bag so you're forcing it backwards behind you, and it stays there. Feet about hip width apart, strong through the core, stand real tall as you can. Remember from the waist, just a little bend. And from the waist, you're leaning to the side, and pulling in the belly button as you lean, and you're keeping it pulled in as you continue to move back and forth. That is the trick to this move, is keeping your stomach engaged and actively thinking about sucking in the belly button. And it's that mind to muscle connection. And just by thinking of sucking in the belly button and then actively doing it, you're engaging your core, right? You're bringing the belly button towards your spine. You're just trying to lean to the side. It's almost as if you're in between two walls. And all you can do is just go sideways. Or you have one wall in front of you, one wall behind you, you're kind of stuck, and all you can do is just lean to the side. That's what you want to think about. One more. Okay, moving on. Put the bag down, take a little break, shake out those arms. So we're going to do something without the bag, then we're going to come back to it, okay? So let's work on our balance a little bit. I'm going to move the bag out of my way so I can use the chair for balance. Don't put that bag too far away. We're going to come back to it. Balancing. Posture is tall. One leg balance. We've done these before. Pick the leg up though. Find your balance, holding onto the chair. Engage your core. If you don't need the chair, let it go. A little bend in the knees. Right? Load the heel. Flex the stomach. Bring the knee up. Do what you can. It's okay if you're, losing your balance a lot and you're touching and then just get back to it. Just keep practicing. Keep working at it. If you need to hold on, hold on. If you can get away without holding on, go for it. Okay, so now from here, leg is up a little higher. Try to get it up to parallel and hold it there. Engage your core. Just try. Right? If you're not there, it's okay, but at least get it up and forward. Right? And then do what you can to get that thigh parallel to the floor. Again, engaging your core. Nice and easy, come down, go to the other side. Same thing. Use a chair if you need it. Have a focal point to stare at. Load the heel, pull in the stomach, posture is tall, so much to remember. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And if you can, start to bring that leg up, thigh to parallel, if you can. But definitely up and forward to the front of your body. Load the heel, just a little bend in the knee on that standing leg. All right. Moving on. Back to the back. So, let's grab that bad boy. Hold it like a baby. Right in front of your bellies. Hold on to it like a baby. Cradle it. You can see how I'm cradling. Like a big, big baby. Right? We all have granddaughters, babies, at some point in our lives. We're going to mimic what it's like to have a child holding on to that big, bad child. You're not big and bad, I'm sorry. Cute and cuddly. Children, feet are wide, toes are out. Tight stomach. Now you're holding this bag in tight to your body, okay? Like again, just like a child or a baby. Holding it in tight, holding on to dear life. Don't let that thing go. Easy squats. Now you have to push your butt back. It's a little bit more challenging for you to do this with the bag against your body. Remember the basics. Push out your bum first. Then all of a sudden that weight can just come straight down in between the knees or in between the legs. So the key is the hips going out first. Then all of a sudden that bag is tilting to the front or towards the ground, I should say. And now there's a little bit easier movement coming down into the squat. Now you have to focus on your core. This bag is going to pull on your lower back. Flex your stomach. Now when you come up to the top, do one of these where you rest, flex your stomach, and you squeeze the bum and you lean back a little. Tighten up your glutes. And you lean back just a little bit, not too much. Don't fall backwards. Just enough to get glutes engaged, lower back gets a rest. Okay? So we come down, we lean forward, squat, stand up, squeeze the bum, lean back just a little, then come right back down. Squat, come up, squeeze the bum just a little, lean back a little bit. Flex that stomach as you come down, load the heels, remember the basics, always thinking about the core. It's a lot to remember, a lot of body mechanics. But that's okay. It adds to the challenge. Controlling our body through different planes of motion while one body's doing something, the other body part is doing something else. Right? Multitasking. Coordination. Let's do one more. Tight, tight tummy. And nice and easy. Gently set down your baby. I'm just kidding, you're back. Take a little break. Shake out those arms. Shake out those arms. It's tough holding a big baby like that. That's the challenge. Again, you probably felt it in your lower back, but that's okay. Trying to get that core work. Moving on, shaking out those arms. Now, with the emergency bag that you guys have, we're going to try to do some one-arm rows. Now, the challenge actually is going to be shortening up your handle. For me, I have a backpack, but I still want to shorten up my handle just a little bit. So I might have to grab down here a little bit lower. Actually, that doesn't work. Right here. This is my range of motion. This is where I'm stuck. And that's okay. Again, this is just a home workout. All you have is a bag, right? Imaginary. All you have is a backpack or your emergency bag. So set it down on the ground. Hold on to the handle. I'm going to start with my right arm forward, my right leg back, left leg forward, left hand on the chair. Okay? So left hand, left side to the front. Right hand holding on to the bag. You may need to combine the strap and make it a little shorter. Or if you can just grab onto it right where it is, pull towards your hip. Lift that bag. And again, it's okay that the range of motion is a little shorter. It's not a big deal. You're still working your back muscle. And we're not always going to do these workouts with the bag, right? It's just to give you a little variety and show you that you can definitely do stuff at home with the bag. It's just different. Flex that stomach, right? Make sure that front leg is strong and stable. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. And you're still trying to pull that bag towards the outside of your hip. You might also need to go a little wider so that that bag doesn't swing and hit your leg, which is okay. Again, we're just playing with the angle a little bit and the range of motion, just a little different. Not any better, not any worse. It doesn't compromise our body or our shoulder. Right? It's still working that range of motion of a bent over one arm row. Last one. Other side. I'm going to bring my chair over to the other side just for the sake of the video. You just switch hands, switch legs. Right leg forward for me, right hand on the chair, left arm working, left leg back. So you're starting, grabbing the strap with the bag on the floor, front leg is strong, tighten up the stomach, and pull. Just bringing that bag a little bit outside the thigh, that back thigh, that back leg, just so it doesn't run into it a little. All right, you can lightly touch it. You just don't want to bang that bag against your leg. So you might need to move the leg a little bit. Might need to change your angle of your arm just a little bit. And you should be good. Flex that core. Remember to breathe. Stay with it. We're almost there. Let's just do a few more. 3, 2, and 1. Moving on. Move the baby bag out of the way. Have a seat in your chair. Now you should have a water bottle, hopefully. Yes, if you do, grab it. Always need water. Always have a little drink of that water, but also keep that water close. We're going to use it as a tool. All right. Legs out, holding on to that water bottle right in front of your chest. Legs out, posture's tall, sitting close to the edge of your chair. Elbows up now. Lean back. Tighten up the stomach. Now don't go back all the way. Just enough to feel that core engagement and also to not feel any back pain, lower back pain. So just lean back, hold it there. Find that angle with your torso. Tighten up the stomach. If your lower back is hurting you, sit a little taller. From here, as you continue to hold your reclined position through the torso, we're going to rotate and twist to the side. Turn your body. That water bottle stays close to the chest, right underneath your chin the entire time. And so you're really trying to turn the shoulders, the chest. Breathe. Flex that core. Tight stomach. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Stay with it. 10 more. 5 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Take a little break. Let's go back to the backpacks. We're going to do farmer's walks. It's the very, very first move we did, where we were just holding on to the bag, walking tall. Posture is real tall. Core is engaged. This is really a core and a posture exercise. A little bit of balance too, because of that weight being on one side and you're walking on one leg for a very brief moment with the weight to one side, so you're already offloaded. Remember your posture, shoulders back, tight tummy, nice and easy as we walk. So you feel the balance being tested as you walk, and you're on one leg for that brief moment. That's when you feel it the most. So that's when you got to really think about the core the most too. Always keeping the shoulders back as you walk. And that just kind of takes care of itself. So just set it up and keep it there. And then keep the core engaged and flexed as you walk back and forth. Remember, you can turn around if you need to, so that you're always walking in a forward direction. Right? Tighten up that stomach. Try not to lean to the side. Again, this is a big time core balance and posture exercise. One of my favorites. Very functional. We do this all the time, carrying stuff to and from our house, our car, or from dining room to the house, wherever it is, the country store to the house, grocery bags, from the car to the front door to the kitchen. All right, switch sides. Posture's tall, core is engaged, shoulders back, nice and easy. Walking. Walk, walk, walk to the front. If you need to, turn around. Flex that stomach. All right, tighten up that core. Try not to lean to the side, right? Don't overcompensate. Flex that stomach, stay with it. Keep working. Try not to lean. Keeping that posture nice and tall. As we walk, pull in the stomach. Easy steps. Take your time. Don't rush. Let's do one more time to the front. And then I'm going to leave my bag right there. And then we're going to have a seat again. And finish with some more core. All right. Set the bag down. Perfect. Grab your water bottle. Have a seat in the chair. And let's get back into the core. We're going to finish here. And let's get into it. So, posture's tall. Holding onto that water bottle underneath the chin, just like we did the last time we were here, sitting down, working on our core. The setup is pretty much the same. Legs out, lean back, good strong core. Find that angle that's good for you. Raise the bottle overhead. Keep it there. Hold it there. If you can, pick up one leg and hold it. Just hold. Don't move. You don't have to pick up the leg. You can keep it down, or maybe a little lower. Go to the other side. Again, just adding a challenge. If you're feeling your lower back, sit a little taller, right? Come up a little more through the torso. Come down, switch legs. Right? If it's still too much on your lower back, put the weight down. Put the bottle down and just use your arms. Right? And if it's still bugging you, especially when you pick up the leg, then just do not move the leg and hold here. And you're just working, you're still working your core. Right? So we have options. Let's start moving, alternating, one at a time. Breathing through it. Don't hold your breath. Flex the stomach. Just a couple more. On each leg. Last one. All right. Good job. Let's finish with some stretching. Loosen up the shoulders and the lower back. Crossing in front of our chest. So one arm is out front. Cross that arm over. Pull it in if you can. So you're hooking that arm. And you're just holding and cradling it. Bringing it in tight so that arm is straight. Coming in towards the chest. You should feel it right around the outside of that deltoid. Shoulder. Upper arm. Other side. So now straight out with the other arm. Come across. Hook it with that left arm. I'm on my right side, so my right arm is extended straight. My left arm is hooking my right arm, holding it in tight. Again, just feeling that stretch to the top part of my arm, the shoulder. Okay, so now let's stretch out the shoulder a little bit more the tricep, palm facing out, up. Left arm straight out, touch your shoulder. Push from below. If it's easy, then pull from above and bring that other arm back behind your head. So you're trying to pull your left arm with your right hand and bring it back. This can be tough and challenging. Again, you have options. You can push from below And that's totally fine as well. Figure out where your range of motion is, and then from there, you're just trying to bring that elbow back behind your head. Don't force. We never force the stretch. You just work within your range of motion. And now you should feel it right through that arm going into the armpit, right, the tricep, leading into that shoulder complex. Okay, other side. Right arm out, palm up, touch your shoulder. Bring that elbow up towards the sky. And figure it out from there, because again, you have options. You're either pushing from below or pulling from above. We've done this stretch before. Okay, the legs, the hips, lower back, figure four, crossing over, giving a little elbow grease if you can on that leg. Figure four stretch. Again, we've done this one before. You don't have to put this pressure on the inside part of your leg. You can cross at the ankles, cross at the knees. You can lean back and just hold here. You can apply a little bit of pressure with the arm and hand. Again, never forcing the stretch, only working with you within your range of motion. Other leg, same thing, other side. We are all done, guys and girls. Great job today. Bravo. All done. Great work. Stay healthy and stay fit.